Hello team. So let's start off with Bitcoin. So after weeks of very low volatility, all of a sudden the last 3-4 days have been beautiful, getting some decent volatility. So where to from now? Big thing that I want to talk about on BTC is do not get FOMO, please. So going on a daily, let's start off with the weekly. Last week and the week before that, remember when I talked about this area on the weekly at 32,000 all the way down to 30,000 being an area of demand or support? I said look out for this area to potentially break or to hold. And currently what we're seeing is on the daily, if we readjust this area, price bounced quite perfectly off this area of demand. So where do we go from here? That's a question that everyone is asking. So what I want to see on this daily candle, as you can see, we still have 10 hours left on this daily. And price is sitting steep up against the 200 daily moving average, the exponential moving average. And as you can see previously, once it's been broken, it always gets retested. So there the retest failed, price straight afterwards went down. Here again, price closed below, the next daily candle closed bearish, and boom, straight down from there. So what do I suggest? I suggest waiting to either get a pullback, a slow pullback from here, something like this, and then potentially look for buys on the pullback. This is clearly bullish, a lot of bullish momentum right here. So I want to see a higher low being formed before we then go and make a higher high. Ultimately, that's what I want to see here. I will not jump in immediately right here. And that's purely based on price sitting on a very, very big key level. Also, if you go and look at the weekly, price is sitting steep against the 21 exponential moving average on the weekly. So let's first wait and see how this daily closes. Ideally, we want to see a close above the 200 and then see some consolidation in this area for price to consolidate and then get some momentum for the next push up. That's BTC. Let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum is also at quite an interesting little level right here, because if you look on the daily, this is looking like a very, very beautiful W formation. So usually how these formations work is once we start breaking this neckline right here, this is the neckline, you get a break above that neckline and a small retest on the neckline, and then price usually goes equal legs. And equal legs is basically the length of this W, this base. And you can copy that right up, and that shows us potential price target all the way up here at 2,900 for Ethereum. So again, price is sitting at a very interesting daily level. I want to see how price closes now in the next 10 hours. I want to ideally see a break and a close above this level, and then we can start looking for potential buying opportunities to the upside for a nice, let's look at what this was, nice 22-23% gain without any leverage. Last but not least, this is Monero. Interestingly enough, Monero's got a very similar price structure as to Bitcoin. If you look at how Bitcoin is moving, this is Monero. Very, very similar. And also what I want to see now on the daily is I want to see a close above this level right here at $226. And that's going to make me very positive that price can then continue up based on the fact that we've got clean candles going all the way up. Nice bullish momentum. Look how the bullish candles started to get bigger. But again, with Monero, look at that 200 EMA acting as resistance. So therefore, wait for the confirmation. Do not get FOMO. Price will always give you opportunity to react as to what it is doing. And that's why we need to wait 10 hours or a little bit more to see what is happening in terms of price action. I did say Monero is going to be the last one, but I was making a joke. Litecoin. Litecoin is the last one that we're going to look at. And again, very similar to Monero and Bitcoin, just lagging a little bit behind. Litecoin, I want to see a break above 145, 150. I think once we break that area, we can really start gathering some momentum to the upside. And also very interesting for me is that if you pull a trend line from these highs above, over these highs right here, you can clearly see that the downtrend has been bucked. Price is starting to base out, and this is indicative of a bear market rally. We are still currently in a bear market, so it is possible for price to rally within a bear market. So let's see where Litecoin is going. I will post a nice long market outlook tomorrow, as I want to see how all of these daily candles close today, and I want to see if there's a sustained break of momentum to the upside. Trade safe, do not get FOMO, guys, and control your risk. I think it's going to be a good few weeks ahead, so stay safe and see you guys tomorrow.